important. On a roll here. The Ultimate One. Going up. He's working the crowd from the turnbuckle. He's out of it.
Wrestling has been around for a while. Long enough, anyway, that some of those old-timey wrestlers can be considered legend. At least that's the reasoning behind acclaimed Showdown, Legends of Wrestling.
He weighs 520 pounds. The eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
The upcoming game harkens back to a time when the Hulkster and Macho Man Randy Savage ruled. It's an ode to mullets, power ballads, and spandex. And believe it or not, this time, that's probably a good thing. The game's biggest attraction is set to be its stellar lineup of classic wrestlers. Over 70 licensed has-beens in all. Even though Acclaim's earlier efforts proved drier than a pack of the Macho Man Slim Jims, Acclaim is hoping to snap the competition with a host of new features and refinements.
Back to his feet. There was the bell, and here comes the action.
The most impressive change thus far is the visuals, where wrestlers of each era are immediately recognizable not only by face, but in the sheer size and mass of their bodies.
Doesn't look like he's playing around in there.
Yep, there's nothing quite like seeing Abdullah stomp around the ring with these enormous man boobs of his. I've got two words for you, Chubby: slim fast. Another nice touch is the sense that you're actually turning back the clock and reliving a bygone era. Showdown not only has the physical look of the wrestlers down, but also the colorful characters, are rockin' outfits, and accessories authentic to each decade.
The mouth of the South, getting an education in pain.
Nice leotard, bro.
Kind of confused.
And the featured venues actually feel like stadiums in both size and atmosphere. So, besides being a succinct lesson in the assorted arts of flying body presses, high-L drivers, well, dirty pool, the game also promises cage matches, Royal Rumbles, and the occasional table match.
He's gonna try to put him through the table.
Acclaim also promises to include a robust creative player mode, which should allow you to create your own sultry lady wrestler, beefy Baldo, or even a bearded ultra-hairy she-beast. Yeah. Likewise, since this game is called Showdown Legends, you can replay famous matchups. And unlike the real-world wrestling the game emulates, the results aren't fixed. That means that if you want, you can have Pipsqueak Andy Kaufman actually crunch Jerry Lawler's neck this time round.
Pile driver, the king.
Justice is served. Expect a full review of Showdown Legends of Wrestling when the game hits shelves sometime in June. You little jabronis. You get to wrestle as Andy Kaufman. Cool.
And we'll give you our full review when this game comes out.
As for me, I have some ideas about wrestling myself, so I went to Planet Hollywood in New York City to pitch my own wrestling ideas to some real WWE stars. We're at Planet Hollywood for THQ Superstar Challenge, where real-life wrestlers are playing themselves in WWF SmackDown Shut Your Mouth against each other for prizes and, of course, fame. But this is my chance to find out if I really miss my calling and an opportunity to finally say, "Hey, mister, wanna wrestle? Hey, mister, wanna wrestle? Anyone? You, mister, do you wanna wrestle? Anyone wanna wrestle with me? You, do you wanna wrestle? Don't hit me there." The lineup included some of the biggest names in sports entertainment, with Trish Stratus being the people's choice. No complaints here. When the dust settled, young upstart Shelton Benjamin took home the crown.
Thank you all for coming out, the champion this year, Shelton Benjamin. And let's also hear it for Kane.
Mister, hey mister, do you want to wrestle?
Yeah, man, all the time.
All the time?
With you, man, let's bring it on.
No! The event was also our first chance to check out WWE Day of Reckoning for the GameCube. It will include a beefed-up story mode, all the WWE atmosphere you can handle, and oh yes, it's all about the game. The bra and panties match returns. But enough of that. I'm really here to rub elbows with the big boys and figure out if I made the right career move. Well, I had this idea of just sort of like sitting down on someone's head and just pouting until they can't take it anymore. Would you find that effective?
I might find it offensive.
How would you react to that being a pro wrestler yourself?
I think your finish is probably more, something more in tune with what you do. It'd be more like a whiny kind of verbal taunt. It just, you know, hurts my ears so much that I just tap out.
Yeah, let me win, let me win. I just sit on someone's head and whine. I'm like, no, I want to win. And when I'm not winning, I'm just going to sit on their head. Do you find that to be an effective strategy without really working the ring?
I think some people might like that. Me personally, I wouldn't. That's not my cup of tea.
Would that be effective, do you think?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I don't want a demonstration.
Yeah, I'm not in no way trying to picture you having me sitting on your.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. I'm gonna run as far away from you as possible. Believe it or not, a lot of professional grapplers love video games. Not the least of which is the Mammoth Cane. Now, I'm curious. I imagine you have rather big hands. Do you have to use the? Yeah. Oh my God. Do you have to use the large Xbox controller? Or do you have to use?
No, I use the smaller one. The big one's too big for anybody. You know, so everybody, and no one I know actually uses the big one anymore. Everybody's got the S controllers.
All right, that's from a man with incredibly big hands. His travel buddy, Steve Richards, is also quite the gamer, though we didn't necessarily agree with his priorities.
Girls, especially the ones that Hurricane dates, are no substitute for a PlayStation 2.
At least he's a fan of the show.
Big fan of the show, very big fan of Tech TV. Not a fan of Chris Leary, though.
I was shocked to find out how humble these guys could be.
You gotta say, let's give them 23.5-inch arms. Shit, that's done. Size 15 feet, got that. 555-pound bench press. Yeah. And let's say 38-inch vertical lead. Let's call them the blueprint. Oh shit, that's me.
You want to wrestle? Maybe you. Okay, no, we're not gonna wrestle with you. No. You want to wrestle? Okay. You know, after spending a long day with people that are bigger, stronger, more popular, make more money than me, I thought maybe I made a bad career choice. Maybe I should have gotten in the ring and put on spandex and rolled around with other men, but now I realize, at least I don't get my ass kicked for a living.
You looked so small and frightened.
Do you want to wrestle?
Just got a break.
Right.